traveling to Koh, an island in Thailand, trying to escape the city and find a safe spot from COVID to bear down. Our new lodging at Mookie's Bungalows on Koh, Thailand, trying to ride out COVID on this beautiful island, trying to find a safe place.
Well, we just moved to our new cottage for the next month, where we're hunkered down in southern Thailand.
So just left the bamboo bungalow. Our dog Wilson adopted us on Koh, helped make our time easier during our stay on Koh in the island of Thailand. Every afternoon, we went to the beach in Koh, Thailand. Our minds weren't at ease, always wondering if we should stay or go, if it was safer to stay there, if we'd get COVID, would we be able to continue our visa and be allowed to stay, and worried about family back home. Hello from Koh Island in Thailand, where we're refugees here with two other people, one that's from Switzerland and the other guy is American, and from our neck of the woods, from Tingsboro, Mass. So anyways, every day we've been, looking at the strategy and is it safer to go home? Are there any flights? And looking at our visa extensions. And it looks like we just heard news that visas will be extended to, what, April
30th.
April 30th.
So we got about 3 weeks.
So and with the visa that we already have, the extension we have, that just gives us an extra 4 days. So looks like we're gonna have to leave and head on back home. We've been looking at some flights and options and just playing it by ear. And what do you say, Tom?
Well, there's not much to say. We're at a point that we can book a flight, but it might be canceled and we lose our money.
We already lost money on one flight that was canceled,
and then a flight we couldn't use to Japan because Japan closed its borders after we made the flight.
And the first leg of that flight from here, or from the mainland, just over here, to Bangkok, that was closed. So we spent an extra $109 for a second flight, and then the whole flight was
thing
canceled.
fell apart because Japan, we couldn't go to Japan.
So every day while we're here, we're just negotiating what the best strategy is. And what's the safest strategy, you know, as far as flying and coronavirus and the situation back home, which is exploding. We're over here on this island of Koh Mook. There's 2,000 people. There are no cases here of corona, and the island has been closed. So we feel rather safe here, but just getting permission to extend the visa, that's the big question, and yeah, it looks like we're going to have to move on. So anyways, till next time, so long from Koh Mook Island.
Bye.
Hello again. 2 refugees over here, corona refugees on Koh Mook Island, Thailand. The last video we were talking about the visa extension. Looks like we're only getting an extra 4 days to April 30th, so we figured it's time to move on, that we have to get a flight back home. Although we feel safer here, it's only 2,000 people on the island, no cases, and New York is a nightmare right now. So we just booked flights back home this afternoon. We're leaving this Thursday, and hopefully the flights go through. We had a couple flights before to Japan, and both legs of that flight were canceled. So see what happens. If we do make it home, well, we're just gonna have to hunker down and enjoy our backyard and do our grocery shopping online. What do you gotta say, Tom?
Yeah, just go home, and I guess that's where we're going to be for 1.5 years until the vaccine comes out.
Self-isolate and keep safe. Hopefully we don't get sick in travel and on the plane or in the airports. So long from Koh Mook Island, Thailand, Mookie's Bungalows. With our visa running out, we decided to leave and try to come home to the States. The first flight from Trang to Bangkok was canceled. So Juan and Nick, our hosts, came up with a plan. Got us a longboat to the mainland, a van to the hospital to get doctor's papers to travel, then a van to bring us down to another airport in Trang. 5 military police roadblocks on the way, checking our temperature and our papers. We arrived at Trang, got a hotel for the night, and a flight the next morning to Bangkok. Hello from Hat Yai, Thailand. Last night our flight to Bangkok from Trang was canceled. However, we still have the flight to Boston from Bangkok. So Juan from Mookie's Bungalows helped us out with ground transportation today. We had to go to the hospital. That took a little over an hour to get certified that we were okay to travel and that we weren't sick. And hit about 5 roadblocks on the way down. We're in a hotel right next to the airport, and we fly tomorrow at 11. And it looks like the flight is pretty much full, so it should happen. So anyways, yeah, we took the little tuk-tuk on the island, across the island to the pier, where we rented a long-tail boat, and then traveled by van to the hospital and down here to the airport and booked our flights. They reimbursed the canceled flight from yesterday. So anyways, hopefully tomorrow we'll be in Bangkok and flying to LA and then to Tokyo, LA, and then Boston. Take care, everyone. Kapkanka from Kat Yai Airport. We're about ready to finally fly to Bangkok, and hopefully from Bangkok to Tokyo, then to LA, and then to Boston. So we finally have a boarding pass, right, Tom?
We finally have the boarding pass. Waiting for our flight that was canceled from Trang. So we're back on our way.
And we got credit for that canceled flight too, so that all worked out. So anyways, until the next chapter, take care, everyone. Crop. Welcome to Bangkok. Now we got to go catch another flight, an international flight to Tokyo. Pretty empty.
We're taking the bus to the other airport. And it looks pretty empty right now.
Bangkok International Airport, Thailand, April 16th, 2020, on our return home. People on the flight from Bangkok to Tokyo.
To Tokyo International Airport, Haneda. Your pilot today is Captain Kojima, and my name is Kaneyasu.
Thomas, what's going on?
We're in Tokyo, where we have a 12-hour wait. Beautiful airport.
Tokyo International Airport, April 17th, 2020. April 17th, 2020. 18 people on the flight from Tokyo to LA. April 18th, 2020. Just arrived in Los Angeles from Tokyo. We just arrived in LAX, from Tokyo, our last flight, and Bangkok before that, and we're back in the US. So now we got 10 hours for our next flight to Boston. We were a little surprised. As you can see on the chairs here, there's no social distancing. Chairs aren't X'd out and marked. And I was surprised on the return there was no medical questions, or they didn't take our temperature upon arrival, which is kind of unusual after in Asia, Southeast Asia. That was pretty much everywhere, taking our temperature, even on the metro and airports, ferries, and boats. April 18th, 2020, just arrived in Boston, Logan International Airport, rented a car, drove home to upstate New York.
Nick, we just left Boston. You can see this lovely weather that we're